Every animal needs a home. The Animal Show, here to help put people and pets together. You can help too. Visit our website to find out how. www.animalshow.ca. Now, let's visit our friends at the animal shelters. The Coquitlam Animal Shelter is at 500 Mariner Way. Feel free to come and visit any of the animals you see on the Animal Show. And help us help the animals by going to our website at animalshow.ca and make a small donation because every animal deserves a home.
Hi there, my name's Yvonne and I'm with the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter. Today we're going to be featuring a few of our highly adoptable dogs that would suit a home out there for you. This is Mitch. Mitch, sit. Not going to listen on camera. Mitch is a Border Collie Cross, approximately 4 or 5 years old. He's a male neutered, high energy dog, very, very smart, ready to be trained and fall right into a family that's got some good, maybe goes hiking, kids are fine. He seems to like other dogs, and I don't know that I would actually put him with cats because Border Collies tend to be a little bit of a herding breed, so they tend to want to chase anything that moves quick. So cats I'm not so sure about, but definitely he's the type of dog that for the summer you can be at the beach with him, hang out at the park. He's just a great guy. He's actually very obedient. He's just a little bit nervous right now on camera, but sit. Good boy. Sit. There we go. Good boy. Not the best ball catcher, actually, for a Border Collie. Most of them tend to be much better. But Mitch is an awesome dog, so if you want to come and meet him, come down to the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter, and we'd be happy to introduce you. This is Ruby. Ruby is a spayed female Chinese bear-coated Shar-Pei. She is just a phenomenal dog, ready to go straight into a home. Good with kids, good with dogs, good with cats, but she is the type of dog that is not super cuddly. She is a typical Shar-Pei. She wants to be a part of the family, but she's just very low-key, very well-behaved, absolutely perfect dog. If you need a dog that can just come right into the house, she's house-trained and just so well-behaved, as you can see. Not the type of dog you're gonna take jogging, more the type of dog you're gonna have a nice walk with along the beach. She's just a very low-energy, low-key dog, but absolute gem of a dog. Definitely don't pass this one up if you're looking for a dog, because she's ready to go, and you can come on down and meet her soon. This is Jessie. Jessie is a Jack Russell mix, and she came to us from a lady who had found her and tried to find her owners but was unsuccessful, and that was approximately 3 weeks ago. So Jessie's been with us for another week with no luck in finding her owners. She's an extremely nervous dog, very timid, but absolutely not a mean bone in her body. She's just the gentlest little girl, and she's just looking for a really quiet home. No kids, no other nothing exciting home, because she just needs to calm down. She loves to just sit with you and just be pet and relax. She's got lots of energy to go on walks. She's young. She's under 3 years old. And she's now spayed and vaccinated and dewormed. And she just needs that perfect person. So if you think that you know somebody or you yourself have a nice quiet home that can accommodate Jessie's needs, please come and see us and we'll be happy to introduce you and get to know her and possibly take her home. This is Jessie.
What's that face? What's your face?
Hi there, this is Clink. Clink is a purebred German Shepherd. He does have a breeder's tattoo. We tried to trace it, but unfortunately the breeder didn't want him back, and no owners have come forth. He's an absolutely stunning dog, very easily to train. He's very obedient when you get his focus. He can also be very hyper and very energetic, as a shepherd should be. He's the type of dog that if you were to want to do agility or do some tracking, anything like that, he'd be just perfect for that. So if you would like to meet Clink and you possibly want to do things like obedience training, agility, high active things that have a lot of activity to keep a mind of a German Shepherd busy, please come and ask about Clink, and we'll be happy to take you out for a walk with him, see if he's gonna fit your needs, and you'll get one heck of a good dog in trade. Come on down to the Coquitlam Animal Shelter and ask for Clink. He's a good boy. This is Kiri. Kiri has been featured on past shows. She is a terrier mix, which gives her lots of energy and lots of drive. She's 8 years old, and she is the friendliest, sweetest thing you've ever met. She is just a pleasure for the volunteers to work with and for the staff, and we all just enjoy her so much. She does, however, have a pancreatitis disorder, so she does have to be on special medication. Because of Kiri's medical condition, she is eligible for our foster program, and we are happy to help with medical bills and medications. We would ask the fosters to provide her with her special diet, which is just the cost of a good quality of food, which any dog should have. So she would be on long-term foster, which means you would provide her a home and for the rest of her life, and during that time, we would help out with any of the medical needs that come up, which we don't expect to happen if she's kept on her medication properly and fed the right foods. She's a healthy, energetic dog, other than that little problem, which she shows no signs of, and you wouldn't know she had it if you didn't have her records. So if you can provide a good home for this girl, who is just a happy-go-lucky, great big teddy bear of a dog, please give us a call or come on down and ask for Kiri. She does get along with other dogs, so when you call, let us know if you have another dog, and we'll get you ready to do an introduction with your dog with her and make sure that they want to be friends for the rest of their lives. So give us a call and ask for Kiri. This is Minchie. Not common around these parts to get such a perfect little dog into our shelter. Makes us wonder where his owner was, because when he came in, he was in perfect health, beautiful shiny coat. He's great with everybody, loves people and animals. So he's now up for adoption. He is just a great little dog. He's not an old dog. He's probably maybe 4 or 5 years old, and very social, very loving dog. He was found running loose, and somebody picked him up and made sure he didn't get hit by a car. And he's been here for now approximately 10 days, and he just got neutered and vaccinated and dewormed, and he's ready to find a great home. So if you've got a home where you just need a little guy, please come down to the shelter and ask for Minchie, and we'll introduce the two of you right away. This is Coco. Coco is the sister of Kiri, who we featured on other shows. Unfortunately, as sisters, they don't bring out the best in each other, so they're going to go to separate homes. It's quite often in litter mates where one thrives and one does not, and in this situation, that was the case. Kiri was showing signs of not liking other dogs, and now that we've separated them, Kiri is the best with other dogs. So it goes to show how sibling rivalry and sibling protection and stuff goes on in packs. We always suggest that people get puppies from different litters if you're going to have 2 or more dogs. Now with Coco, she is a beautiful dog. but she has tended not to like other dogs. So we're looking for a home that only wants to have her. Her coat is growing back in. She had to be shaved when she came to us. And so she does have a bit longer of a coat than what you're seeing here. And she is just a really good dog. She needs to go for good walks, as she is a terrier and high energy. And she just needs a nice, quiet home. I would like to see a home that maybe has older children, teenagers, or maybe 12 and above, just because she finds it a little nerve-wracking when there's a ton of noise around, and smaller kids can be a bit noisy with their loud voices and stuff. So if you want to meet Coco and provide her with her forever home, please come down to the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter, and we'll be happy to introduce you to her.
Help us help animals find a home by donating online at www.animalshow.ca, because every animal deserves a home.
The Partnership Project is a holistic and alternative wellness trade show and lecture series for animals. We're in our second year this year, and our goal is 60 exhibitors, and we have an amazing lineup of speakers talking about topics like vaccination, nutrition, general wellness, how to be an empowered pet guardian, and all the alternative therapies that are available to animal lovers. In our second year, we are looking for lots of people who have questions about the industry that they just have never been able to answer. And so people who come to this show bring their questions, and they can talk to animal experts or professionals or specialists about those issues that they've always wanted to know more about. And our goal with Partnerships is to provide a place where people can find credible information and where they can come together as a community and say, this is fabulous. There's so much information. How do we know which one is the best for our pet? And our goal is to provide people with the options so they can make the best possible choices for them and their pets to live long and healthy and happy lives. One of the shelters that we're in association with is RAPS, and they do an awesome job. They're a no-kill shelter, and they will also be at the Partnership Project this year with us.
RAPS is taking part in the Partnership event because we've really been with Partnership from the beginning. We're part of the advisory board, and we basically just have the same view that all animals deserve a chance to be healthy, and we both believe in a holistic and healthy approach to, taking care of animals and giving them a chance at a happy life. RAPS has decided to take a more holistic approach because we find that the dogs are able to have a more balanced life once they've been adopted. The dogs settle in more easily. We always advocate any new pet owners that adopt from us to keep the dogs on a raw diet. We feel that the dogs are much more healthy this way, and in turn more happy. We really find that it ends up costing us less because, we don't have to pay the veterinary bills for problems that we were seeing before that are now, no longer there because of the raw diet that we have, the food that the dogs are on. And we also don't believe in vaccinating the dogs and cats, and obviously kittens and puppies, but we believe that vaccines can cause a lot of really bad health problems. So yeah, it's actually ended up costing us less because the animals are a lot more healthy.
Our event is on April 30th and May 1st this year, and it's at the Hellenic Community Center on Arbutus Street. So both days, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., speakers all day, lots of exciting things to do at the event itself. And if you go online to www.petnerships.com, then there's a $5 discount for tickets ahead of time, and $1 from each online ticket purchase goes to our rescue.
Every animal needs a home. And to help us help animals find a home, please consider a small donation to our show. You can donate online by visiting our website at www.animalshow.ca.
Hi, my name is Jamie Kinna, and I'm owner of Absolute Canine. Welcome to our training facility where we hold our obedience classes and private lessons. This is Dozer, and today Dozer and I are going to talk to you about the importance of obedience and exercise for your dog. Obedience really brings freedom to your dog. So the more obedient your dog is, the more places that you can take them. So we highly recommend starting your obedience as early as you can when your dog is a puppy, once they've had 2 sets of vaccinations. And you can speak with your veterinarian when that would be the appropriate time. There's all levels of obedience out there, from basic to advanced, and fun things like agility and tracking that will keep your dog busy. A busy dog is a tired dog, and a tired dog doesn't get into trouble. So if you feel that you're having some behavioral issues that you'd like to address, then obedience may be for you and may be a great way to help with that. And exercise is important as well. So when we're exercising our dog, it's important to keep in mind that even an hour-long on-leash walk really can be increased in exercise for an off-leash. An off-leash exercise is fantastic. So if you're able to provide half an hour of off-leash, that's the equivalent of an hour of on-leash. So really keep that in mind when you are exercising your dog. It's great for them to be able to stretch their body and their muscles, but obedience is also a really good way to exercise the mind as well as the body.
Raymond and his friends are awaiting your visit. Stop by the Countryside Kennels to find your new pet in the Port Coquitlam area. 558 Prairie Avenue, Port Coquitlam, or call 604-945-0125.
My name's Kathy Isherwood. I'm the owner of Countryside Kennels. We're the pound keeper for the city of Port Coquitlam, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the animals we have available for adoption today. This feisty little cat is Pecan. Hey, relax. He is about 8 months old. He's usually very social and friendly, but apparently a little camera shy. It's okay, relax. So he's been neutered. He's very affectionate. As soon as you walk in the cattery area, he starts purring as soon as he sees you. So he's calming down a little bit now. He's very friendly. I think he'd be fine with another cat, maybe a dog. Beautiful markings. Nice little guy. So this is Pecan. This pretty little cat is named Hazel. These markings are called a tuxedo. So those of you not familiar with that, that's tuxedo markings on this cat. She has medium length hair. She's very friendly, not intimidated by the camera like some cats we know. And also she does have a heart murmur, but doesn't seem to affect her at this point. Sometimes animals can live with murmurs like people for same length of time as anybody else. Sometimes they do need medication or special care at other point. But she's doing very well. She's very friendly. She doesn't mind being brushed out. She could use a little brushing now, but she doesn't mind being brushed. And when she came in, she was quite matted, and she was very tolerant of us prodding and trying to get all those mats out without having to shave her. So this is Hazel. This young lady is Macadamia. She's less than a year old, maybe about 10 months. She was very angry when she first came, so she's made huge improvements, though she does have her moments. She gets along with the little orange tabby that we showed previously. They're neighbors. They don't play directly together, but they do play through the mesh, and so they might be a nice pair if somebody was looking for 2 cats. So she's a domestic short-haired black cat. Again, we talked before about black cats being harder to get homes for. So that may be an issue for her, that she may be here longer than the little orange guy. So if they could go together, it would be even better. And so this is Macadamia. Look over there. Smile. Good girl. So this big guy is Schneider. He's a big redhead man, so I was in a Canucks mode, so that's how he got his name, Schneider. He's very friendly, very playful, probably less than 2 years old. He's been to the vet for an exam, and we had other cats and dogs roaming around, and he was very well behaved there. He's a bit of a big galoot in that he's so bouncy, and I don't think he realizes that he's a massive dog. And I think he weighed in around 102 pounds. So he's not a little dog by any means, and he's interested in the cats, but he's not aggressive with them. He went in to meet one today just to test him out with it, and he was pretty cool about that. So he would like to have a nice big fenced yard, or someone who likes to run, because he's got a lot of energy. He's a little bit overweight right now, so his previous home didn't exercise him as much as they could have. But he's very gentle, just a bit silly, but not aggressive by any means. He's a very nice dog and eager to please, likes the ball, though he's not paying any attention to it whatsoever. He's being a very good dog right now. So this is our guy Schneider. Look over here. Never mind that, now the cat's teasing him.
If you would like to visit the cats at the North Vancouver District Animal Shelter, or maybe even become a volunteer, drop by at 299 Mansfield Place. You might even want to call first, 604-990-3711.
Hi, my name is Angela. I'm here at the District of North Vancouver Animal Welfare Shelter. I've got a little bunny friend here with me. This is Willow. Willow actually lives with another rabbit called Woody. They're a pair. I wanted to talk to you about rabbits today because Easter's coming up, of course, and unfortunately there are people out there that still think that giving a rabbit for Easter is a good idea. I wanted to say you should give rabbits for Easter, but make them chocolate. Rabbits are long-term pets. You know, they're not something that you would give as a gimmick. They do require a fair amount of care. They can live for like 8 to 12 years. And, you know, it's a responsibility like any other pet. So it shouldn't matter if it's a season or if it's a special occasion coming up and you think it's a cute idea to give a rabbit. Another reason why it's not a good idea to give a rabbit is that cute little rabbit that you might have purchased in the pet store or got out of the newspaper could easily turn from this little guy to possibly this girl that we have, Sally. As you can see, Sally is a huge rabbit in comparison. So this is another reason why you shouldn't buy rabbits from pet store or for a special occasion without doing any special research. You could easily buy a small little rabbit like this, who it looks cute at first, or maybe even a baby rabbit that's even teenier, tinier. But if you don't know what you're getting into, it could easily grow into something like this, Miss Sally here, who's a giant rabbit. So now at the animal shelter here, we do have some rabbits that are for adoption, but not, I would suggest not for Easter, but for a lifelong commitment. This is Willow, and again, he has a partner named Woody, and this is Miss Sally, who was also looking for a home. Hi, I wanted to introduce you to two bird friends that we have here at the shelter. We've got these two budgies here looking for a home. Sky is a darker blue budgie, and Candy is a lighter blue female. Both of them are quite chitty-chatty. They actually arrived at the shelter through an owner surrender. A person decided they wanted to have birds in their life. Instead of doing a lot of research or exposing themselves to birds, they just went to a pet store and purchased these two budgies. After having them for a few weeks, they decided that they were allergic. Birds do emit a sort of a dander type, just like any other animal, so there is the possibility of allergies.
This is a sort of an example of a good housing for budgies, although we would like something slightly bigger. Budgies like to have sort of the length to fly, so it's not necessarily about the height of the cage. These guys are fairly friendly. We would definitely like them to go to a home together. They seem to be quite bonded. We do let them have time outside of the cage to have some free flight, although their wings are clipped so they don't go far.
Hi, this is Muppet. He's a dog here that we have at the district animal shelter looking for a home. He's what we think a Chow Chow Rottweiler cross. He's got a lot of hair, as you can see, quite a gorgeous mane of coat. We're looking for an owner who is had maybe a long-haired dog before and knows what kind of maintenance goes into that. He's about 2 years old. He's a neutered male. Loves his toys. In the morning when we come in, he'll often grab one of his toys and bring it to us as a little good morning present. He's a very active dog. He's a good runner. We have some volunteers that come and do some running with him, which is great. He's probably looking for an active household, maybe a household with older children, probably above the age of 10. And he's hoping that you'll come and visit him.